Hi crafties, this is Lily from Lily's Crafty Corner. I am sharing a video this evening that I'm calling Tips and Odds and Ends, Bits and Pieces. And one of the things I wanted to show you is that, we do these wine bottles that we alter and we need to put lights in them, and sometimes, we have to figure out how are we doing this. And what I have found is that, actually my husband found them. He went and Googled, and he found was battery operated wine lights, solar wine lights and regular battery. They have those little button batteries, the ones that you can buy easily. Anyway, they work great. The place that he gets them from is called the Paper Lantern. It's in California, I believe, and believe it or not, he ordered 5 of each of these, and 2 separate shippings, because he bought the battery ones first, and then later on he saw the solar ones. So what was awesome was we got 5 of them. They were mailed to us for under $27, and that was the 5 of them, and that included the shipping and handling. Now, this is a bottle that I've done for a swap in a group. They wanted us to do a Halloween altered wine bottle, and I think it really came out quite nice. And what I did was we used the lights for this, and what's nice is you just feed it through the top here, and it looks like a cork, and it has a little switch on it, and you just put it on, and as you can see, it kind of lights up quite nice. I'm just trying to keep it in the frame here so that you can see it, because it's kind of hard. Otherwise, if I stand it up, obviously we're gonna miss a lot of it. So anyway, I just wanted to let you see that. Now the solar one, that works just nicely too, and that has a switch on it. It also looks like a cork. The solar piece is on top, and as you see, when you cover it, it comes on, and the lights may not be quite as bright, but there's less of them. There's 20, no, those 15, yeah. There's 20 in the battery, and this one has 15 in it, but it looks quite nice. It does work. Let me just see if I turn the light down a little bit. Yes, you can see it better, how it lights in the bottle. And then it also has a switch, so you can turn the switch on and off. And there's the switch. Let me see if I can get my hands out of the way, then you can see the little white piece. So that works nicely. Now these here I bought for this bottle, because this is like a little milk bottle, and I did the decoupage on that, and I just fed the lights through here. Now this one's battery operated. Now the difference is that this one is on a timer, and this one I picked up at Tuesday morning. Now I don't have a Tuesday morning near me. I drove almost 2 hours up to Albany to go to the Tuesday morning there, which I'll probably do maybe every 2 or 3 months, because it is a trip, but it's certainly worth it. These lights are from Mystique by Boston Warehouse, and they're 15 lights, and they actually are quite bright also. This one you can see a little better. I don't have to. Let me just see if I push it right. Okay, so yeah, they're quite bright. And what's nice is that this has a timer, so you have it says timer off and on. The timer keeps them on for about 5 hours, which is kind of nice. And then this way, if you have them outside and you're partying or whatever, on your deck or by your pool or whatever, it works kind of nice. Now, I just thought I would like to share those, because that was one of the reasons why it took me so long to figure out, did I really want to do these altered bottles? I love how they come out, but then, the issue of getting the lights in them. So it worked out really well, and I do have to thank my dear husband Gary. He's an awesome guy, and he's always looking for things, especially if he knows that I need something. Now, one of the other things that I wanted to share with you is I don't like to, I prefer when I have to do dimensionals, and when I have, you know, for my embellishments or ephemera, when I'm doing a project, I prefer to use the foam. Now, the foam is quite cheap. This sheet, I believe, was like 33 cents. I got it at Walmart. These were a little bit more money. I don't know if I got them. I may have gotten them at Walmart. Now, these were a little bit more. First of all, they're not the black and white, and they're the sand and this cream, this brown color. And was also a sheet that was, you know, this size here, kind of like this. It was about this size. So I kind of cut this one in half, so that, and this one in half. And they do go quite far. I mean, there's times when I do need to use the pop-ups, but there's times I really don't like it because I don't like the way the white shows on the side. And these really work well. What I used was the Art Glitter Glue. You know, I scrubbed it on the back of this, and then when I put it on here, I took and I kind of used my bone or scoring tool just to give it, you know, make it fit, you know, so the materials would kind of mesh together and dry. And it seems to have dried. This I just did it just before I was started the video. So, and this is what you do. You just kind of fussy cut. Now, if something's really intricate, you know, I might use the pop-ups. Sometimes, you know, the fussy cutting is easy, but it just gives you enough of a dimension, but yet it kind of, the black, you know, kind of fades into the paper or the project, and you don't really notice it so much. So that is something I like to do. The other thing I wanted to mention to you guys is I love my Art Glitter Glue. I was really skeptical about it. In fact, when I kept hearing, you know, different people, you know, talk about it, some of the different crafters on YouTube, I was like, oh, really? You know, it's all the same. Well, we did try it, and I decided that I wanted, instead of buying the smaller bottles, it's much more cost effective. This is 16 ounces, and it does last a long time. The thing is that it was like $25, and because I had got, I think it was, I'm 99% sure it was on Prime on Amazon, so that the $25 included the price, but still for 16 ounces, that's reasonable. The other thing I like to do is, because obviously when you try to, you know, use this is really a refill bottle type thing. So what I did, or my daughter actually did for me, was she ordered these little bottles, and I think there were like 10 of them for like $6. And they do come with a little rubbery type thing that, you know, fits over it. It has a little ring and it sits here. Well, I find it gets in my way, plus the fact that it doesn't really keep this piece here, the metal piece, from clogging. And of course I can't get it in right now, but here, there we go. So you know, I use these. Now what I find is when I do use it, before I put it back, you know, once I've had it like over and using it, I like to make sure I clean it off, because this way, if it's not sticky, it's less likely to be sticky when I put it in and try to take it out the next time. You know, I didn't put my contacts in today. I'm just using my glasses, and I see better with the contacts. But anyway, this worked out, you know, well. And one of the things I just wanted to mention about the Art Glitter Glue is that if you're going to order it, you need to order it before, you know, it starts, the weather gets to the point where it's freezing, because most places will not send it to you. And I really don't, I know people, you don't want to get caught without it. So I have just ordered some. This is like the 16th or 17th, it's actually the 16th of September. And I ordered it last week, and it should be, it's coming Prime, so it should have, I would have thought I would have gotten it by yesterday, but I assume that it'll come on Monday or Tuesday. And the thing is that they just won't send it to you. So if you don't want to get caught short during the holidays and through spring, you know, until spring when the weather isn't freezing, it might be a good idea, just a reminder that you order it shortly. Well, that's the end of my video. I hope you like it. Have a good day. And don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.